Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Malik Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement because some scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil, then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day at 6 a.m. for 365 days. And today is the 25th day. Are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil. Let's make it happen. 52% of the soil in the world are already degraded. They're in the desertification stage. A land is considered desert when the level of organic matter in it is below 1%. This is the case of most lands in Africa. Now half of the soil in the world is in the desertification stage. The desertification is very dangerous and most people are unaware of its dangers because it leads to 6 global issues. These issues will only get worse over time. They will cost a lot of people's lives and a lot of money. Let's see them more closely. The first global issue is food crisis. The second global issue is water scarcity. The third one is loss of biodiversity. The fourth one is climate change. The fifth one is loss of livelihood. And the last one is conflicts and migrations. The food crisis. It is expected for the world in 20 years food production will drop by 40% for a population of 9.3 billion people. There will be more people and less food. As Sadhguru said, this is not a world you want to live in. Right now, approximately 2 billion people in the world suffer already from nutritional deficiencies, which leads to a multitude of diseases. The second global issue is water scarcity. Depleted soils cannot absorb and regulate water flows, which leads to water scarcity, droughts and floods. Organic matter in the soil can hold up to 90% of its weight in water and release it slowly over time. This is a big help in drought-prone areas. The third global issue is the loss of biodiversity. During the last 30 years, 80% of the biomass insects living in the soil has gone. 27,000 species of life forms are going extinct every year. This is a genocide. We're talking about billions of life forms. These biomass insects living in the soil are responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in the food, in fruits and vegetables. And now when their number is down, the quality of the food is drawing also. This is why our children have a weak immune system. They fall sick very often. It's because there has been a lowering of the vitamins and nutrients in the food. Now we are going against nature the purpose of nature, the purpose of existence is evolution. We are producing generations of people who are weaker and weaker. If your children are weaker than you, are more small, stupid than you, then we have committed a crime against humanity. Depleted soils means depleted people, simply. The fourth global issue is climate change. Carbon dioxide stored in soil is 3 times that in the living plants and 2 times that in the atmosphere. If soil depletion continues, soil can release over 850 billion tons of carbon dioxide in the air, which is more than the production of humanity during the last 30 years. This will make the global issues and the climate change even worse. Carbon dioxide is not bad. It is where it's located which is bad. If it is in the soil, it's good, but if it is in the atmosphere, it's bad. So soil is crucial for carbon sequestration. The fifth global issue is loss of livelihood. 74% of the poor globally are directly affected by desertification. Thousands of farmers are committing suicide in the world. It is estimated that desertification is costing the world up to $10.6 trillion every year. When it comes to desertification and its global issues, the numbers are huge. This is frightening. I was unaware of this until Sadhguru woke me up when he started his journey on a motorcycle from London to India, crossing 30,000 kilometers by himself. It was a killing journey. You must see it. It's on YouTube, where he crossed many different countries in different seasons. He was suffering. Maybe I am suffering too by running every day, but it's pain, it's not suffering, sorry. Pain is in the physical body. Suffering is in the mind. It's our creation. Pain, I wanted to say pain, sorry. The pain, as the American coach of personal development, Les Brown, said, there are 2 kinds of pain. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Don't be afraid of the pain of discipline. Be afraid of the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is in your hands. You are in charge. You can control your life and direct it wherever you want. You are disciplined. It's you. Discipline means self-love. If you love yourself enough, you will be disciplined to work out every day. If you have self-love, you will be disciplined to save soil. If you have the love for yourself and for the future generations, the kids, the people, the planet, the animals, everything, you will do what's needed. And this is what's needed to implement the safe soil policies in all countries of the world. When Sadhguru did his journey, 74% countries signed the safe soil policies. That was it. Sorry, that was in 2022. Now we're in 2024. It's been more than 2 years, and I'm still wondering why the Moroccan media never mentioned safe soil movement, not even once. Even though there are 4 billion people in the world who are volunteering for this, such like me. So if you haven't joined us yet, I invite you to do so. It's free. We need you. If you are aware of this, you will start talking of this. Share something about safe soil in your social media. Make other people know about it, about the dangers of desertification. What I just said, it's about people's immune system. It's about people's good health. It's about people's stability financially, and it's about the mental health, the physical health, the financial health, the spiritual health, all four aspects of the human health. Because if you don't talk about it, the media never talks about it, which means that they're not interested in it. It's been more than 2 years that sadhguru launched the safe soil movement. The Moroccan media don't talk about it. They're not interested in it. Who will be interested in it? It's you and me, citizens. There is a push. It is obvious that there are hidden powers in the society who are pushing the masses towards unconsciousness, towards becoming poorer and weaker. If there are these hidden powers pushing us, treating us like cattle, and directing us directly to the slaughterhouse, if you're waiting change to come from them, you're wasting your time. Change can only come from you. I was unaware of this safe soil movement. I was unaware of the global issues. This is not my field of study, but I do researches on the internet. This is how you should use the internet for your good, to improve your life, to educate yourself, to add some value to your life. As Sadhguru said, do not seek competence. Do not seek success. Seek competence and empowerment. The sixth global issue is conflicts and migrations. Land issues have played a significant role in over 90% of major conflicts and wars in Africa since 1990. Population growth combined with food and water scarcity could cause over 1 billion people to migrate to other regions and countries by 2050. This is an unplanned migration, and a migration of over 1 billion people, which means there will be chaos. It's scary, it's frightening just by hearing it. The most people who will be exploited are women and children. we will return back to the dark ages. Actually, the dark ages never left us. It's just disguise. They're putting a mask like the personality of a narcissist. The narcissist is a psychopath. Whether you work with them, you marry them, you become friends with them, no matter what a relationship you have with them, they were put in a mask, they fooled you, or you voted for them, because many of them are in the position of leadership. And most of the people in the positions of leadership are parts of the hidden societies. This is why I said there is a push towards the slaughterhouse for humanity. I need to explain this. You have to understand this. This whole universe, this world is an ocean of motion. It's just energy. And these are laws of physics and mathematics. Like energy attracts a like energy. So what you are a frequency. This frequency is determined by what? It's determined by what you have consumed in your life in terms of food for the physical body and for your mind. What you have consumed for your physical body and for your mind. Who has determined this? Is it you? No, it's not you. Okay, so the food that we eat, the vegetables and fruits present in the market, who selected them? That's the question. Somebody, a bunch of psychopaths have selected these things for us. Are they beneficial? You need to do your own researches to know that most of these fruits and vegetables are man-made in the laboratory. They're not even natural. They have been genetically modified, altered, edited to contain sugar. We're eating the lowest quality of food in this planet without talking about the industry. That's another story. I'm talking about fruits and vegetables. I'm not talking about candies and these products that contain a lot of sugar. 50% of it, more than 50% of some of them contains just sugar, which is toxic for the body. Also, if you go to a market, you would always find, in terms of vegetables, you will find onion, garlic, potato and tomato. These are present in every market, I think, in the world. Potato and tomato. These two contain zero pranic food. They don't take from you, they don't give you anything. They're just there to fill your stomach. On the other side, garlic and onion, you should not eat them. They are negative pranic food, which means that when you eat them, they take pranic energy from you. And we see them present in our markets as if they were beneficial, standing there proudly with high price. So do your own researches, be smart, be strategic, and know that you were born in a war zone. There is a war against you, against your consciousness. There is a programming going on you, because the most powerful weapon on this planet is the human mind. And your mind has been programmed. Your imagination has been hijacked by the matrix. It's a negative matrix, a negative world. Now you have a negative paradigm, and you are under hypnosis of your paradigm, of your subconscious mind. this subconscious mind determines and controls your behavior, and your behavior, I mean, your choices, your decision, your decision engine. And the decision engine is what determines your destiny. As Dalai Lama said, take control of your thoughts because they will become your words. Take care of your words because they will become your actions. Take care of your actions because they will become your habits. Take care of your habits because they will become your character. Take care of your character because it will become your life. And your life is your destiny. You see that there is a relationship, direct relationship between thought and destiny. Albert Einstein have a beautiful quote. He said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And what is life's coming attractions? It's the future. It's what's come to you from the future. So you can take a look and see the future. Where is the future? It's in your imagination. If I want to control your future, what do I have to do? It's to control your imagination. And here we are. This is what the negative elites, parts of the hidden societies, such as the Illuminati, the Freemason, and the L, these folks, they have taken control. They hijacked the imagination of people to create a life that sucks, a world, a negative 3D matrix. Now they're in your head taking decisions. Now it's like a virus entering into a cell. This cell was producing some sort of protein or enzyme or something, and now instead of doing its work, this cell started creating the virus. The virus of this matrix are the narcissists. Most of them are in the position of leadership in businesses, in countries, etc. In television shows, the Freemason controls the movie industry, etc. They're there to program us, to send us pictures, to pre-program us for what's coming, such as in the movie Avengers, when Thanos decided to kill the half of the population. This is a pre-programming for what's to come. The coronavirus was an attempt to do this. The coronavirus was an attack against humanity. It's man-made in the laboratory. And then comes the solution, the so-called solution, the vaccine. The vaccine is another attack destined to block the DNA activation from people, because most people have less than 10% of their DNA activated and more than 90% is still dormant. The toxic scientists are saying that the dormant DNA is junk DNA. Well, let me tell you something, they're the junk scientists, and you should not listen to them because they're hiding information from you. By lying to you, by not telling you the truth about who you are. You must know that humanity is a very young generation of people, of species, I mean, in the universe. There are other creatures present in the sky. I'm talking about aliens who have thousands of years, and we are just young here, and our DNA was not activated. There was a push in our creation, and we're like babies. You can't give a bicycle to a baby who doesn't know how to walk. So they couldn't give you more than 10% because of lack of awareness. And you can see what we have done with less than 1%, with less than 10% of activation of our DNA. And what's in the remaining 90% of it? There are hidden superpowers that are yet to be activated. When you raise your vibration, the raise of vibration means the raise of consciousness. You need to be aware. There are things, it's like when you were a baby, you had a body. You weren't aware of it. You were just sitting there, looking around. You wasn't aware of your body, and then you started realizing that this is my hand. It's like this. Now there are hidden superpowers in you, such as intuition, perception, the third eye, the pineal gland. There is a power in seeing and perceiving truth with your pineal gland, the third eye. There are telepathy, mind control, mind reading, teleportation, astral projection, and so on and so forth. A lot of these things. As I said, we can't give you everything from the start. You need to do the training first, the preparation first, to be aware, to know who you are. Because empowerment without balance, without knowledge, without the necessary wisdom could be dangerous for you. This is to protect you and to protect other people. Now we know that we have been programmed. We have a paradigm of negativity running behind the scenes, in the background of our mind, taking decisions for us. People have visions, they think they have goals, but these goals are not theirs, they're somebody else's. If you don't have your own dreams, your own goals, your own visions, you will enter into somebody else's plan, into somebody else's agenda, such as the pandemic, such as as I said earlier, the world didn't change. This is just the modern slavery. The modern slavery world, working the 9-to-5 job. The school, preventing the children from their freedom. This is all about putting you in a box. Children must play, must move their body. And now they took us and put us in boxes, and to stay there, sitting there for long hours in the day. This sitting has misaligned our spine. The narcissist craved two things: control and attention. This is all about control. Now they want to control you. They did the programming of the mind. They have controlled the most powerful weapon on this planet, on this universe, which is your mind, by making it negative. Now they have programmed and they have controlled the capacity of your lungs by the long hours of sitting. When the spine is misaligned like this, when you breathe, your lungs don't become full of air, of oxygen. The level of toxic gases in the atmosphere, the cutting of trees has reduced the quality and the quantity of oxygen present in the air. So there has been an attack on the humanity by reducing what we eat, what we consume, in terms of by giving us the worst, the least. The narcissist wants from you your best, and they will give you their worst in return. They're not fair, they're not good, they're not from God. The narcissists are the devil's children. They're here as the enemy, as the devil. They're here to do three things: to steal, to destroy, and to kill. So many chosen ones have been killed during history. They were fighting for people's freedom, such as Gautama the Buddha, Jesus Christ, Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King. The most famous of them is the American president John Kennedy, who has the intention to dismantle the hidden societies. So they killed him. These folks were killed. Everybody knows that they were killed, without mentioning those who have been killed, and killed in another manner. People think that they have died because of an overdose of drugs, or because they were drinking too much alcohol by accident, like the Princess Diana, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and so on. Now, whenever we see some folks trying to improve the world, trying to speak the word of truth, trying to improve people's lives, suddenly they are killed. Or to show people's true potential, such as Bruce Lee. These are not just coincidences. I don't think these are coincidences. And recently, a Moroccan journalist, he's a journalist of a magazine called here in Morocco, Tel Quel, which means as it is. Actually, he was, because he's dead. May God bless his soul. His name was Reda Dalil. He was the only journalist I know who has the courage to show Morocco as it is, to talk about what's happening in this country. And they said that he died because of a disease at the age of 45. I don't believe them personally. I think that he was assassinated because he was exposing the thieves, the criminals of this country. Every country has criminals. The members of the hidden societies are present in every country, and they're there for thousands of years. They're hiding. They consider themselves as elites. Yes, they are elites. They're elites of cowards. You can't find more cowards than them elsewhere. You can only find the most cowards of them only in these hidden societies, such as the Illuminati, the Freemason, and the Elf, etc. If there is something that they have but that we don't have, it's the knowledge. They're sharing the knowledge between them and hiding it from others, from the masses, so that they keep thriving by themselves. Because they have studied the human system, the human psyche. They know us more than we know ourselves. And knowledge is power. And as Jim Rohn said, applied knowledge is true power. And my job here is to give you the knowledge that these folks have, and to give you the motivation so that you can start acting on it, because your life will not change just because of words. Your life will change for the better when you act. It's about action. You can do this. Nobody has ever started at the top. We all have been programmed to be negative. The first thing to do is to become grateful. I know this is challenging, it can be hard because you don't see what to be grateful for, but I want you to change your perception, because success has a secret. The secret behind every successful person is that they have changed. You need to change your personality. When I talk about the change of paradigm, it's the change of your personality. It's not a change about your values. Your values stays the same. Actually, you will become more, I don't know how to say this. You will add more value to your life. You will become your higher self, because there is the lower self, which is false. It's an image, a false image, and there is a higher self of you. It's your best version. God has created the universe with universal laws. The God is a God of truth, a God of integrity, a God of honesty. He's a God, he's a just God, a God of justice, a God of respect, a God of abundance, prosperity for everyone. He loves you, he has a plan for you, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you. This is what you need to do with the matrix and with other people. You weren't accepted as you were, like a kid, so you had to be altered. You had to be abnormal to be accepted by other abnormal people. You created a false image of you. You have become somebody else. You've changed your reality, your higher self. You've sold your higher self for the low self, the lower self, so that you can adapt to the world. Now you have to do the contrary. You have to do the work back again by becoming who you were when you were a kid. As Mahatma Gandhi said, the best teachers are the children. You must look at the children and relearn how to live. The children are living with truth. They're not compromising. They're not hypocrites. Now you have become a hypocrite to fit in the world. You have created false images. You have created lies. You need to twist these lies, because there is power when you are honest. As Napoleon Hill said in his book, Think and Grow Rich. I don't know it in English. He said, rien ne vaut l'honnêteté, which means that nothing is compared to the honesty. If you are honest, if you are authentic, your vibrations are higher, because you speak in your vocal cords, your throat, your heart, your mind are aligned with one line. You're not misaligned. When you are aligned, you have power. And your manifestation power is greater. So you need to return to your true nature, because this universe is just energy. And for you to create your world, to achieve your dream has no place in this matrix. This is a negative life-sucking matrix. It's a narcissistic matrix, a selfish matrix. There is no place for your dream here. For your dream to be true, for your dream to become a reality, you need energy to make it true. You will need to swim against the current, and to swim against the current, you need to have strong muscles. Where are your muscles? The muscles will be built by failure. You need to have the right mindset, the mindset of successful people, such as what Nelson Mandela said, I never lose, whether I win or I learn. This is the kind of mindset that you need to develop over time. Dr. Idris Aberkan said, Failure is a platform of success. You need to fail spectacularly again and again and again and keep pushing forward. I want you to imagine the mindset of Thomas A. Edison when he was trying to invent the light bulb. He failed 999 times. Can you do an attempt of 999 times? I don't think if I can do it, but this guy did it, and the 1000th attempt was the right one. It was the light bulb. These people are of a higher frequency. They know things that we don't know. As Sadhguru said, there is no such thing as failure for a committed man. You have to be committed to your dream if you want it to be achieved, because you will face a lot of hardships, a lot of failures, a lot of rejection from people. Nobody will believe in your dream. You must be your everything. You must be your friend, your mentor. You are the actor, the director. You are everything in your life. You must give yourself what others didn't give to you. They say that it takes only one person to believe in you to succeed, to believe in you and to be with you. I didn't find anyone to do this for me, so I decided to become this person. You need to do so. Nobody will show up for you but yourself. Do the Louise's Hay exercise. She distributed mirrors in her seminars for people and said to them, look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. Why the nonsense is happening in our lives? It's because we don't love ourselves. We have self-hatred, and we have accepted things that we should not accept, and these things are affecting our health, our physical health, and our mental health. Don't take these things as granted. Don't take them lightly. These are serious problems, because words have the power and thoughts has the power to change the matter, to alter the physical matter. When you go to work, you work hard, you did your job, and your boss, the manager, didn't compliment you. He criticized you. He said, what is this work? How do you feel? You feel down. When you feel down, your immune system gets down. When the immune system gets down, what happens? The virus and bacteria in your body start doing a party, and you fall sick. Now you have allowed one lousy person, one toxic person to change your life, to change your chemistry, to change your body, to change your frequency. Do not allow this to happen anymore. As Les Brown said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dreams. Anyone and anything who is not working for you, who is not helping you to grow, to improve your life, cut them off of your life. They have nothing to do in your life. Don't waste one single drop of energy or attention on them, because you need these things to build your business, to study something new, to focus on your dreams, to achieve them. And you have to run and swim against the current of the matrix. This matrix is negative, and you will be rejected, you will be hated, you will be mocked, you will be slandered. They will do all things to you. You will be seen as the bad person, because Satan is the king of this world, and Satan has played the role of God here by changing everything and reversing everything that God did. So the good is bad, the bad is good. The top people that you see in the world are actually the worst people in this planet. When you have someone like Adolf Hitler ruling a whole country and causing millions of people to die, this shows that the world is still insane. And today, in 2024, we are living the same thing. We still have one man deciding for a whole nation to go to war or not. Why wars are not voted if we are really living in a democracy? Anyway, guys, I love you. I thank you for following me. Thank you for subscriptions. Thank you for your time, your attention. Thank you for everything. I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay focused on yourself, on your dreams. Work hard, never give up. Fall down 7, stand up 8. Keep feeding your mindset, your positivity. Focus on the positivity. Don't focus on the negativity. Try to control the things that you can control, and the things that you can't control, accept them. Be with peace with them. Be strategical, be smart, be wise. Know that you are in a spiritual warfare, and do your researches to enhance your life, to improve yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Captain Soil speaking. Save soil, let's make it happen. Salute.